Hello everyone, welcome to our channel today. We're going to be talking about attitude of people in the Philippines over COVID-19. Let me start by saying that this is not solely, and I mean solely, directed to Filipinos here in the Philippines. This is directed for everyone, and to get to my point, we're going to start about a foreigner here in the Philippines. This particular foreigner is from Spain, and
He's a Spanish national, yeah.
Spanish national, and he recently, let's go back to the story. His helper or worker at the house was outside sweeping.
No, it's not sweeping. Watering the plants.
Okay, watering their plants, and the police came by.
In Makati, one of the Dasmariñas, Makati village.
Okay, and the police came by and told the woman, I believe it was a woman, told the woman that
Wear a mask.
that she had to wear a mask, otherwise she would be fined 1,000 pesos. Now, whether she was out in the street or not, we don't know. She was outside. Okay, so she went inside, told her boss, which was the Spanish national.
Yeah, she's outside watering the plants in the driveway. Side of the driveway. There's a plants out there.
Okay. And so she went in and talked to her boss, the Spanish national, and he took it. The impression that he got is that the police wanted 1,000 pesos because she was getting a fine.
That's what she
So
said.
he went outside and started arguing with the police. Now, obviously, there was a misunderstanding in there, but the Spanish national, to start with, had been drinking, was drunk. There's a liquor ban. Now, whether the liquor ban is that you can't drink outside, or that you can't drink, whatever, the understanding that I have is a liquor ban is a liquor ban. You cannot drink liquor during this period. Okay. Anybody else's output on it, whatever, it's their opinion, but that's my opinion. Now, he went outside. He started arguing with the police. He also started telling the police officer to get off on his property. Supposedly, he had stepped on the sidewalk part of the person's property. Okay, so he backed out into the street. Now, to me, in my opinion, one, he was drunk. He came outside. He shouldn't. That's not one strike against him. Number two is that I don't know how long he's been here, but a foreigner cannot own property. A foreigner can own a condominium, a townhouse, a car, a motorcycle, but they cannot own anything with property. So, when he told the police to get off in his property,
because they're trespassers.
Yeah, to me, my opinion was unless he is a resident here and a full-blood resident here, now he was in the wrong there because his wife would have to own the property. I can't own property. My wife can own property. So there's the second one. Okay, then evidently he ended up getting arrested. He said that he was going to file a suit against the police. But to back that up, we seen the video. We seen part of the video on it, where at one point the Spanish national was out in the street. Next mistake.
They just filed also a case because they said the police arrest him without a search warrant.
Yes.
That's the wife said.
Yes. Now, bear in mind that the Spanish national came outside without a face mask. Another mistake. Okay.
And then
He was in the street.
they just filed the case to the policeman because they said that a case like physical injury because the foreigner is dumped.
Yeah, the wife said that he had a bad back. Don't get me wrong, but that's the first thing most foreigners say. Oh, they got a bad back.
Yeah,
because
injured.
yeah, well,
Injured at the back.
you know what? You shouldn't be drinking. You shouldn't cause trouble.
And he didn't even wear a mask as
Yes,
well.
he wasn't wearing a mask. But the video that we seen, the Spanish national was clearly out in the street. Violation. Okay, so bottom line of this whole story is that this Spanish national had overstayed on his visa.
Mhm.
So he is
They confirm
he
it
is
because
he is facing deportation now.
Mhm.
Now let's put that aside. Let's put that aside and not even bring that up as an issue, even though it is. The whole point is the mentality of the Spanish national or a foreigner that thinks they're better than anyone else. Now, it doesn't really matter what country you're in, but we're in the Philippines, so we're talking about the Philippines. We're talking about things that happen and people that talk about how they treat things and the mentality of them in the Philippines. So that being said, the guy has evidently is filing a case against the police, but in reality, let's be honest with you. Overstaying a visa is grounds of deportation. It doesn't matter what you did. It doesn't matter what happened before. It's gone. So the mentality of this person doing that is just so. The next one is another foreigner. This one's an American foreigner.
A YouTuber.
A YouTuber, exactly, a YouTuber that lives in Leyte. That I had seen a video today, of him going out in Leyte. Now, bear in mind, it's a general quarantine there. Okay, a general lockdown quarantine, whatever. But you're still supposed to wear a face mask. We're not wearing face masks now because we're inside. So there is the difference.
And we're
So
making videos.
yeah, and we're making video. The social distancing, we're husband and wife. I'm sorry, we're not going to social distance. Are we in the wrong? Yeah, we could be in the wrong, but we are husband and wife. It is a little bit different story when it's a family. But anyway, so this guy goes out and without a face mask, and he's doing another YouTube video and whatever, and here comes the mentality of him, when he says that, we took this coronavirus seriously at first, but now we just don't care anymore. We don't care. Well,
What is that?
yeah, we just don't care. Now that's the mentality of people that think, that they're invincible. They just don't care about it. Okay, this person is not in the age range. But let's talk about age range. Age range, there was somebody 35, 37 years old died in America.
Di po ako makaload
You know,
ngayon eh.
So
Nagloloko.
so that's
Smart lang.
that's the mentality of people, that think they're better than everyone else. And I speak about foreigners, obviously because I'm a foreigner, but it's not just foreigners. But this whole video is about people in general. We're all human beings. We're all God's creations, and the rules are the rules. Whether they're laws, whether they're rules, rules are rules. I see people outside walking around without face masks. I see people under the age of 21 walking outside without a face mask. I see people over the age of 60 walking outside. Some of them have face masks, some of them don't. But you know, it's not just the face mask. It's here in Dasmariñas, Cavite. It's limited to 21 to 60 years of age, between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. during the day. Okay.
21 to 59-year-old.
Okay. Yeah. If you're 60, yeah. Okay. Either way, I'm over. You know. But you see people walking around. You know, you see people walking around without face masks, under the age, over the age, whatever, that just think they're just invincible. And it's not only that too, but it's also people that are out after 6 o'clock. People going around, you know, 7 o'clock at night, 7:30 at night.
The load.
My wife sells load here. Okay, she's in the house. Somebody comes over next door. They come at 7:40 at night to get a load. It's like you're willing to take the risk of getting put in jail or 1,000 peso fine or whatever to go get a load. You know, so be it. Now some people could say, well, you know, she shouldn't be doing the load then. Well, but they came to her. She's still in the house. She didn't leave the house. There's a gate. She didn't leave there. So technically, she's still in the right. Now, she could have just said, no, I can't load after 6 o'clock. The whole point is people are going out after 6 o'clock. So the mentality of people that think they're just invincible are just ungodly. Now, are they the same way in other countries? I'm sure they are. But we're not in other countries. We're here in the Philippines. And we're talking about people in general. It doesn't matter what race, color, sex. It doesn't matter. You know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't make anything any different. The law is the law. A rule is a rule. They're out there. They're out there for a reason. Now, why? You know, we're on the lockdown until the 15th yet of May. Now, if they go out past the 15th of May, well, you wonder why. I think you got your reason. I think you got your explanation of why. So, anything else?
No, you told them all.
Yeah. Sorry, I kind of like took it over. It really does bother me. It really does bother me, and it's not just like to me. It's directed at everyone.
But,
It's not
yeah.
just singling out one race.
Hard-headed
Yes.
Filipino.
Yeah.
That's why I'm used to it, because sometimes I'm hard-headed as well.
Well, but hard-headed, you know.
Stubborn.
You know, they talk about the coronavirus. They talk about, you know, locking down the borders. The coronavirus has no borders. The coronavirus doesn't care whether you're hard-headed or
It's a
not,
serious
because the
pandemic.
coronavirus is going to get you if it's going to get you. You know, so enough said about that. Stay safe, stay healthy. God bless.
God bless. Bye-bye.